Greetings, esteemed colleagues from around the world. I am Matthias Clostermann, founder and lead artist at Clostermann-Design. We are a boutique creative firm, crafting sophisticated exhibition and attraction design, producing engaging media content, and bringing turnkey attractions from idea to reality. We have, over the last nearly 3 decades, executed projects in museums, science centers, attractions, and theme parks across 43 countries. Well, you may wonder, yeah, nice, but what's in that for me today? Well, in the next 9 minutes, you will see its significance and our power to inspire. Let's just jump right in. So let us all together embark on a little thought exercise. How do we, in today's age, define the mission of a museum or a science center? When I look back a few decades, the prevalent mission of most institutions was primarily educational, serving as a platform for imparting knowledge and facts to the public. I can still vividly recall my own involvement with the Issm Science Center in Cologne, which was built in the late 1990s. There, we engaged with a community of more than 100 scientists, and each one of those was eager to infuse the exhibits with more and more facts and phenomena that they deemed pivotal. Now fast forward to our current year, 2023. In an era that's dominated by rapid technological advancements, any fact, any phenomenon that I wish to comprehend is just mere seconds away. Or, shall I better say, it's just a few clicks away. The internet serves as an almost inexhaustible reservoir of answers to nearly any question we might come up with. But therein lies the catch. One must first pose the question. And what sparks that? Curiosity and interest. We must first understand why a topic should concern us, and then subsequently direct our focus towards it. Hence, I firmly believe that the role of museums and science centers has evolved. Instead of just presenting the public with facts, even if done in the most artful, engaging, or interactive manner, our primary aim today should now be to ignite that emotional spark. Essentially, we're pivoting from an intellectual-first approach to an emotion-first strategy, shifting from the mind straight to the heart. Building upon that philosophy, I've come to place a profound emphasis on the power of emotional storytelling. It's intrinsic to our human fabric. You know, from the times of our ancestors gathered around a fire, we humans have transmitted valuable knowledge predominantly through stories. It's just in our DNA. So for effective learning and for lasting impressions, we just need more than data or facts. We crave context. We yearn for a narrative. And most importantly, we seek an emotional tether. And that is why, with Clostermann-Design, our mission isn't merely to display or to inform. It is rather to narrate, to captivate, whether it's through meticulously crafted immersive attractions or state-of-the-art VR experiences. Our aim is to weave that rich tapestry of stories crafted for the visitor's enlightenment. Stories that will resonate, stories that ignite curiosity, and stories that leave a positive mark both on the heart and the mind. Let's look at some examples from our work to explain this a bit better. One of our projects is the Historium, a museum attraction located in Bruges in Belgium, and it is about Bruges during its medieval times. Instead of just showing old items in glass cases or displaying graphics on the wall about that time, we did something entirely different. We created a short movie set in the year 1492. It's a made-up story, but it uses real people from that time. and shows the buildings and places and all the interactions just like they were back then. And the visitors don't only watch that movie on one screen, they actually walk through 6 completely themed rooms while following that story. So they're right in the middle of it all. And the movie scenes and the real life settings blend together to one fully immersive adventure. After this walk through a story experience, there's a more regular exhibition. Here, visitors can find more information, play with interactive tools, and even take a quiz. So we first make them curious and excited with the experience. And it's only after that, when they really have questions, that's when we give them answers and more details. Here is another project that is really dear to my heart, the Museum König in Germany. We were responsible for the rainforest exhibit. And this isn't just a regular exhibit. Yes, it has the usual displays, interactive tools, but it also has these 2 huge trees you can see in the picture. One of those is so big that it's actually got stairs inside, linking the 2 floors of the exhibit. But the main attraction? The VR experience. In this virtual reality trip, the visitors feel like they're 65 meters up in the sky, climbing the tall trees of Gabon. They're with a scientist character based on the real-life Amazon canopy expert Meg Lohman, the founder of what is now known as the Arbonautics. Imagine being fully surrounded by the sights and sounds of the Amazon jungle, feeling like you're up high on a tree and part of an adventurous team. And yes, here with me is our scientist. The best part about media-based exhibits like this, we can turn something tiny, something you might not even notice in real life, into something amazing. Take, for example, this little weevil. That kind of detail truly shines in virtual reality. And that's exactly why on weekends, this museum has lines of kids waiting for up to 2 hours to experience this virtual adventure. And I believe it gets them a lot more curious and excited than just reading facts on a display. What do you think?
Let's dive into yet another example. This time we're traveling both back in time and underground. So here I am, in the canals beneath the city of Vienna, Austria. Did you know that these canals are actually covered rivers running all the way beneath the city streets? Technically, you could boat through them, covering most of the area of Vienna, but it's not allowed because it's very risky. If it rains in the Alps, these canals, within 5 minutes, fill up with water, and you would need a lot more time to escape. In virtual reality, however, we can safely explore all this. And to make that journey even more memorable, your guide on this tour is none other than the famous Empress Sissi of Austria. And she not only takes you through all of this, but she also takes you out to a little visit to the zoo and even to a flight above the majestic city.
Ah, so you're the ones who want to travel back in time. Well, be my guest. In these channels, the past lives on forever. Sometimes when you want to understand the surface, you have to dig deeper into the veins below the city. Did you know that we celebrated our wedding like this? With a cruise down the Danube River? We came down from Linz to Vienna, and it was so touching, beautiful. That was all.
I haven't really tried this tunnel before. Sorry.
Our time is running a bit short, but I want to highlight just one more crucial point: the value of collaborative design. Now, you've probably noticed that I prefer experiencing things firsthand rather than just talking about them in theory. And the same goes for our design approach. Even though we work in so many countries often far away from the project site, modern technology bridges that gap. We design everything from the beginning on in full 3D. That means you can immerse yourself right in the middle of it. For instance, right now, I'm standing inside a design that we crafted for the Warner Brothers Park in Madrid earlier on this year. And just like that, with a click, you can be here, or here, or even here. Now imagine the thrill of virtually walking through your own new exhibit or attraction, long before construction even started. And indeed, technology has made our world feel a lot smaller. And we always are on the cutting edge, and we're ready to harness its potential for both our projects and our clients. So to wrap things up, I want to give you this summary. Reach out to people's hearts, not just their brains. Teach through powerful stories instead of just presenting facts. And remember, we should fully embrace technology, but it should only be seen as a canvas upon which we paint. While it certainly is a valuable tool, the true masterpiece lies in the narrative that we create together. Thank you very much for your time.